Let me guess. The first thing you did this morning, before your eyes were even fully open, was reach for your phone. You didn't decide to do it. You didn't weigh the pros and cons. Your hand just moved, like a puppet. You think you are the master of your own mind? You are wrong. You are a passenger in your own body. Most of what you call my personality is just a collection of automatic defense mechanisms that you installed when you were 7 years old. That fear of public speaking? That isn't you. That is a script written by a teacher who embarrassed you in 2nd grade. That urge to quit when things get hard? That isn't you. That is a safety protocol installed by your parents to keep you from getting hurt. You aren't making choices. You are just reacting to triggers. And the scary part? You are defending the parasite. When someone challenges your beliefs, you get angry, you fight back. Why? Because the program is designed to protect itself. It has convinced you that it is you. This is why you feel stuck. You are trying to build a dream life using a mind that was designed for survival, not success. You are trying to drive a car from the backseat. So, let's be honest for a second. If you aren't the one pulling the strings, who is? Who is actually living your life? Is it you, or is it the ghost in the machine? Your brain is not a camera. It is a filter. Right now, your senses are screaming. The hum of the fridge, the pressure of your shoes, the light in the room. Millions of data points are hitting you at once. If you perceived all of it, you would go insane. So, your brain evolved a bouncer. This bouncer is called the Reticular Activating System. Its job is ruthless. Delete 99% of reality and only let in the 1% that matches your internal narrative. This is why two people can walk into the same party and live in different dimensions. The person programmed for insecurity scans the room and sees judgment, rejected glances, and better-looking competition. The person programmed for power scans the room and sees allies, opportunities, and attraction. Same room, different world. Why? Because the RAS deleted the evidence that didn't fit the script. Here is the dark truth. Your brain does not care about what is true. It only cares about what is consistent. If you subconsciously believe you are a failure, your brain will actively hunt for evidence to prove you right. It will highlight every mistake and delete every win. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy machine. So, we are going to hijack it. We are going to use a technique I call strategic self-gaslighting. I know that sounds dangerous. It is. But right now, your brain is already gaslighting you. It is lying to you about your limitations. So, we are going to lie back. We are going to feed your RAS so much fabricated evidence of your success that it has no choice but to rewire the filter. We are going to force it to hunt for gold instead of dirt. But be warned, if you do not take control of this filter, the world will do it for you. And the world does not want you to see opportunities. It wants you to see fear. If you leave the door to your mind open, society will use it as a trash can. To rewrite the code, you must first stop the virus. You cannot reprogram your mind for power if you are constantly feeding it junk. Most people treat their minds like a public trash can. They leave the lid open. They let the news dump fear. They let social media dump envy. They let their friends dump complaints. And then they wonder why their mind feels polluted. Input equals output. If you consume garbage, you will produce garbage. You must become a ruthless gatekeeper over your sensory input. You need to treat your bedroom, your car, and your phone like a sterile lab. If a piece of information does not support the mission, it gets blocked. First, the soundtrack. Your life is a movie. What music is playing in the background? If you listen to sad, depressive music, you are scoring a tragedy. You are reinforcing the neural pathways of a victim. Switch to audiobooks, lectures, or white noise. Fill the silence with the voices of the people who have the life you want. Second, the visuals. Your eyes are the optical cables to your subconscious. The herd laughs at vision boards, but they don't understand the mechanism. It isn't magic. It is internal marketing. Corporations spend billions on advertising because they know that repeated images create desire. You need to advertise to yourself. Cover your walls with the life you are building. Force your RAS to look at the target every single morning. Third, the social feed. Unfollow everyone who makes you feel less than. Unfollow the complainers. Unfollow the drama. If their content doesn't make you want to grow, delete them. This isn't about running away from reality. It is about choosing your reality. Neuroscience tells us that neurons that fire together wire together. Every time you expose yourself to mediocrity, you strengthen the wires of a mediocre brain. You must starve those old connections. You must drown out the noise of the world with the clarity of your own vision. Most people have the equation backward. They think, once I have the success, I will do the work, and then I will be confident. This is the logic of the amateur. It guarantees you never start. You cannot wait for the result to give you the identity. You must adopt the identity to get the result. This is the be, do, have model. You must be the professional first. Then you will naturally do the work. And only then will you have the outcome. The herd calls this fake. The elite call it alignment. To rewrite your code, you must start operating as the future you, right now, in your current reality. This requires a level of strategic delusion. It will feel uncomfortable. It will trigger imposter syndrome. Good. Imposter syndrome is not a problem. It is a signal. It means you are operating outside your current programming. It means the brainwashing is working. So, how do you do this? You hack the system through your body. How does the disciplined version of you walk? Do they slouch? Do they mumble? Do they hesitate? No. They move with purpose. They speak with finality. Start doing that today. Walk into your job with the posture of the owner, not the employee. Train in the gym with the focus of an athlete, even if you are just starting. Dress like you respect yourself, even if you are working from home. You are signaling to your nervous system that we are this person now. At first, it will feel like a performance. But if you hold the standard, if you refuse to drop the frame, a shift happens. Your chemistry changes. You stop feeling like an actor and start feeling like the character. You are not waiting for reality to change so you can feel good. You are changing how you feel so that reality can change. You are forcing your brain to accept the new image until the gap between who you are and who you want to be disappears. Here is the warning label. You cannot install the success operating system on top of your old identity. The two programs are incompatible. If you try to be the new you while holding on to the habits and the comfort zones of the old you, the system will crash. You don't have to hate your past self, but you do have to retire him. This is the hardest part of the reprogramming. As you begin to change, the environment around you will react. The people in your life, your friends, your family, they have a specific contract with who you used to be. They know your role. They know your script. When you stop reading that script, the dynamic breaks, and they will get uncomfortable. They will say the most dangerous phrase in the English language, "You've changed." They will say it like it's an accusation, like you are doing something wrong. You need to look them in the eye and say, "That is the point." This doesn't mean your friends are bad people. It doesn't mean they are enemies. It just means they are bonded to a version of you that no longer exists. You cannot become a butterfly and still crawl on the ground with the caterpillars. It is physically impossible. This will lead to a temporary season of distance. You might drift away from certain circles. The conversations might stop flowing. Do not panic. This is not losing friends. This is graduation. You are moving to a new level, and there is a gap between where you are leaving and where you are going. In that gap, it can feel quiet. It can feel lonely. But do not mistake this silence for isolation. This is the transition zone. You are simply commuting from your old life to your new one. Do not run back to the comfort of the crowd just to avoid the quiet. Keep walking. The new tribe is waiting on the other side. Let's be clear about one thing. Programming is not optional. The human mind is a vacuum that must be filled. If you do not fill it with your own vision, the world will fill it with its agenda. Every time you open your phone, someone is fighting for your attention. Advertisers are programming you to be dissatisfied, so you keep buying. The news is programming you to be anxious, so you keep watching. Society is programming you to be compliant, so you fit in. They aren't evil. They are just executing their own business models. But if you aren't careful, you become the product. You have two choices. You can continue to be a non-player character, repeating the scripts society gave you, fearing what they told you to fear, and reacting to every notification like a puppet. Or you can seize the controls. You can initiate the hard reset. You can block the signal of the herd and start broadcasting your own reality. You can clear the noise so thoroughly that fear no longer sticks to you. Imagine a mind that executes orders without hesitation. Imagine a mind that sees every obstacle as a stepping stone. That mind is not a gift. It is an engineered product, and you are the engineer. The old program is comfortable, but it keeps you in the passenger seat. The new program is difficult, but it puts you behind the wheel. If you are ready to stop drifting and start driving, click subscribe. Don't let the world tell you who you are. Tell the world who you are.